Welcome back, everybody. So this is going to be the second part of the Nether episode. So as I mentioned at the end of the last episode, it was insanely long. It was going to be probably about an hour's worth of content, which is just too long for a single episode. So I've decided to split into two parts. The last part was how to find a fortress. This part is what to do once you get there. So thank you for watching. Let's get back to it. Now, as you can see, the fortress here is made of like this very blackish, purpley blocks. So I'm just going to put some torches down so we know our way out. Torches there to tell us to go up. Now, these fortresses spawn some other mobs, and they're all very dangerous. So the first one is the blades we saw just now, and they will shoot fireballs at you. You also get skeletons, which are the skeletons you already know about. And you get wither skeletons. This place might be nervous. So, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to mine through here and see if there's a path on the other side. If there is, we can carry on. If there's not, we can dig upwards. We can go, kind of go up on the top there. Okay, so this is great. We have a path here, and as you can see, we've got some blazes and we've got some wither skeletons. So these guys here, the black skeletons, are the wither skeletons. So these guys are 3 blocks tall. So that means what we can do is we can have a safety bar where we put, let's say this wasn't open. We can put a line of blocks across at 3 blocks high to block them. So as you can see, we can fit through here, but this guy can't. So it gives us... That's unbelievable. That is unbelievable. These heads are extremely rare. Now these blazes... Ouch. These blazes will shoot from quite far away, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to use some more of these pillars, and I'm going to use these to hide and lock line of sight as I move up. Might do it. Depends, it depends on where they come from. If they can see you, they can shoot you. If by hiding, hopefully it's a bit more safe. Again, this is where our bow and arrow comes in handy. These magma cubes, also very aggressive. The little ones don't hurt you. However, they can push you around. The big ones hurt quite a lot. Oh, so we have this guy here. Now what we want to do is we actually need a safe way to get up there. So up there, where they're all spawning, is kind of what we're after. Oh, God, hello. One thing you can do is you can take all the netherrack you farmed, and I wish I actually had more of it now because I don't actually have a lot on me, is you can kind of build a wall. And it kind of gives you a safety barrier so that you can move across without being seen and without being shot. And that thing there is what we're after, these blaze rods. As you can see here, I'm using these walls to hide, keep some cover. Give myself... So by doing this, as you can see there, I've kind of blocked line of sight, and that means they can't shoot me. Unless they do that. So again, this gives me some extra cover. This hides their line of sight. It gives me a bit of safety. Ouch! Safety, I say. Running out of arrows already, so we might need to go home soon. Whoa! Now what we can do is if we take this splash potion, we throw it down, we now have fire resistance, which means we can just attack these. We can stand in the fire. It doesn't hurt us. Although we are on fire, you can see the health at the bottom is not moving. So this gives us the freedom to just get up here, really, and just fight them. So this thing here, this cage here, is called a spawner. You get these in the overworld as well. You might have found one of these while you were mining. But this is the best thing to look for when you're farming these blaze rods, because these will guarantee blaze spawns, lots of them. Right, we have 11 there. We're going to go for 15. We're going to go for 15 of these, and then we're going to head back. And of course, we only have 1.5 minutes to get a few more. Oh, there's another one on this side as well. Perfect. The other thing you can do is, because you do have a lot of blocks, is you can kind of, depending on how your setup is, I mean, I seem to have gotten quite lucky with 2 spawners next to me. Oh, be careful here, just hide. The other thing you can do is use the blocks to make the area safe. So you might be able to kind of like, you could block this door off so these guys can't see you, and you can block this door off so these guys can't see you. And then you can kind of cover this up as well, and you can kind of sneak forward in a way that you can see them, but they can't see you. But you can use the netherrack to make yourself a nice little safe little cubby hole. Oh, hello. One other thing to note is that water does not work in the nether. So do not bring a water bucket thinking that will help you, because it will not. Charge! Dodge, dip, dive, duck, and dodge, and hide! Right, so we have our 15 blaze rods. That means it is time to leave. So we'll just run back. We have our wall here. We have some cover. We have a couple of guys here, which we're safe from because they're 3 tall. They can't fit through here. Please give me another skull. Or please give me another 2 skulls. That'd be amazing. The only other issue is we have some more with the skeletons up there, and we have another blaze up there. And we have our exit over there, which is the torches. Now I'm just going to leg it. And I'm going to pray for the best. I mean, you can outrun everything on there, but one dodgy hit, and it's not fun. These guys are chasing me, which is really, really bad. Can they come up here? Right. Yeah, so basically they tend to stop chasing shortly after losing line of sight, which is why those walls are so important. They don't always stop chasing. They do have some sort of memory as to where you are. Hello, buddy. But they can stop chasing them. So now it's just a case of getting home. Now, we're not done yet. We do need a blue forest. We do need some more of the ender pearls that we saw earlier on. Coming out of here, I've got my little waystone here. And this tells me I need to go this way. This one tells me I need to go this way. And of course, we have our path down here. I'm just going to put some torches on to say this way. We've got our next one over there. We need to be careful of that pig. That was a mistake. Goes this way. This one says this way. This one says we go down here. And of course, we've got our torch to say I've gone the wrong way. But I guess going down doesn't matter so much as long as you know which way you're going. So this one is down here. So here's our path. This one is this way. Do not be pushed off by these guys either. If you're on a 1 wide and there's lots of lava around, you could easily get pushed off. So be careful about that. Keep your finger on the shift button. They can't push you over the side. This one we're going up, using a staircase from here. And it's home. Now, we're not quite done in the nether just yet. We need to get a blue forest next. What I am going to do is I'm just going to go home. I'm going to stock up on torches. I'm going to stock up on cobblestone. I'm going to put my valuables away. I'm going to take a breather. Right, so we've got half of what we're after done, which is, where are they? These things here. Now we need some more of these things here. We need another, well, let's go for another 15 of these. So what I'm going to do is I've got some torches there. I'm just going to stock up my cobblestone there. And we're going to go back in. Have I got any arrows? Pop up to the mob farm to get some ammo. So I'll be right back. Look at this. Having some bits and bobs on demand. Perfect. And now we go back into the Nether. So what we're looking for in the Nether here is we're looking for a blue forest, which is known as the warped forest. And what I'm going to do to start with, because I know... Oh, let's just make sure it's safe. Because I know there's no blue forest over that way, I'm going to go this way. I'm not going to look up on the website. You can do, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to go adventuring. I'm just going to get myself down there nice and safely. I'm going to do my classic pointers. So this tells me that up there to go home, which obviously I can see it because it's right, you know, it's grey against red. It's pretty obvious where it is. Of course, we keep digging down safely. And once again, we're going up there. Put that on the bottom of the stair so I know where the stair is. And then we just run off. Just to know, all these gold you can see here, you can mine them if there are no of those pigs in the leather armor running around. Right, pop another one of these down. And that is what we're looking for. We're looking for the blue forest for the next part. So I'm just going to pop another waystone here. I'm going to pop this in the bottom here to say I'm going that way and down. It's pretty obvious where I'm going because that's still there. This is what I was talking about earlier on, in that because it's grey against red, it stands out and you can easily see it. Which is the idea, you know, you want to get home. So now we're over here. What we're looking for is we're looking for these tall... These guys down here, these tall guys down here. And to start off with, they start off as passive mobs. They do not attack you. However, if you stare at them, you upset them and they will attack. But they are 3 blocks tall. So what we're going to do is we're just going to make ourselves a nice little safety area somewhere. I mean, this could work, right? This is just in here. We would need to... I am going to do that. So what I've got here is I've got myself a little safety area. It's too high, so I can walk around. But because they're 3 high, they cannot fit underneath. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to upset them. And I'm just going to run back in here. And to upset them, all I need to do is look at them. If I can find them, wherever they've gone. Keep an ear out for that noise, because that's you being shot. So actually what I'm going to do is, this isn't a very good spot, because... Oh, there's one, look. I'm going to pop in here. I'm going to stare at him. And then... One thing to note is you can't shoot them. If you shoot them, they disappear. It's impossible to hit them. They just come under your cover here. Oh, please don't. Oh, that's terrible. Oh, there he is. Oh, yeah, so this isn't a very good area, because if I hit them, they go flying backwards into lava. So I'm going to find another area. I'm just going to dig down a bit more. So I'm actually finding this to be quite difficult into... finding any creatures. There's a lot of lava around here. I mean, hopefully this will be, in your game, this will be just a big flat area. So this guy here, I'm actually just going to dig a little tunnel into the wall. And if you stare at him, you'll notice that he opens his mouth and then he attacks. He looks this way. There he goes. Because I'm 2 tall and he's 3 tall, he can't actually get in here. And that is what we're looking for there. These ender pearls. There's another one, finally. Once again, I'm just going to dig a too high tunnel for me to go into. I'm going to stare at him until he starts shaking. I'm going to hide. Now what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to get 30 of these. It might be a bit overkill. Oh, there's another one. Can I... Alright, yep. I don't have a safety yet, so I'm just going to pop in there. Where's he gone? Oh, it's two of them. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Oof. You can also trade gold with these guys. The guys in the nether. To get the ender pearl, as we did earlier in the video. And at this rate, it might even be quicker. Right, so I've got 23. And I'm just going to head home for now. I think that should be enough. There we are. There's our little waypoint to get us home. It's pretty obvious where to go next when I see that one coming up here, but this one tells me to go this way. Need to be careful of the lava. I'll go around that. And again, this may be a little bit too close. It's pretty obvious where I'm going, but always very handy to get you home again. There's the next one. Well, I can see the one up there, look. But to go from there to there, it seems a bit pointless. And there we go. And we are home. So the reason we wanted these is because what we're going to do is we're going to put the blaze rods into here first. I'm going to craft the blaze powder. And then the blaze powder and the ender pearls can be used to craft eye of enders. Now I'm going to craft all 16 of those. I'm going to leave these as spares. Now, eyes of enders are how you find the stronghold, and the stronghold is how you fight the dragon. So what we're going to do next episode is we'll be looking for the stronghold. So the way you use these, you just right click it and you follow it. So it flew over that way. We need to go that way. The thing with these eyes of enders is that they have a chance of breaking when you throw them. And when we get to the end portal, you'll need up to 12 of these to complete the portal and to create the portal into the end to fight the dragon. That is all for next episode. So, thank you for watching, and I will see you again very shortly.